Shalom, family. I just want to say, first part of me, I gotta hold the camera myself. I'm not at home right now, but shalom. Um, so probably last week. It was last week. I was doing lawn care, my grass, mowing the grass. Grass got kind of high, so of course you gotta cut your grass. So I was cutting my grass, and I think one part I went when a baby rabbit, a bunny ran out of the section. So I was like, because I know sometimes it'd be rabbits in our backyard, and we have one bunny that always come to look at our daughter for some reason. Like literally, he come and he or she, whatever she is, stand at the back door and just be looking, trying to hear the sound to see if the baby's in the kitchen area, the dining room area. But so the Most High spoke to me. So mind you, it was three bunnies. I thought it was two, but it was three. So like I said, I was mowing the grass, and as I was cutting the grass, that one bunny came and he jetted out. Like it was no ifs, ands, or buts. He ran, he found a little hole in the fence, and he left out. So I continued cutting the grass. I seen the other bunny come. He hopped out and he ran, but he really didn't go far. And like I said, the grass was kind of high, so I didn't see where he went. So when I mowed that area, I'm thinking he left already. And then when I was mowing the grass, I noticed when I pulled back, I was probably like 2 feet out of the area where I was originally at. And when I pulled back, he was gone. Like I ran him over. Like he was shredded to pieces. He looked like a piece of meat. Uh, then I noticed too, right after I ran him over, a third one ran out, and he ran to the fence, hit his body on the fence because he was trying to hop out. And he finally found a little ditch, and he ran under the ditch and got out at the last minute. So so as I was mowing, I stopped. I felt bad for the bunny. And excuse me, y'all. I just got out of class, so I need to drink my coffee. So I felt bad for the bunny. So I'm like, man, I ran in the house and went and got the shovel. So I'm gonna bury the bunny, because last time I was mowing the grass, I found two dead bunnies in the grass, but it was already dead. It was like raining real bad the night before, so I think they got caught up in the rain or whatever. So I buried them. So I went to go bury him, and I felt bad. I was like, y'all forgive me. And then right then and there, that's when the Most High talked to me. He said, now I'm going to give you an example of what happened to the bunnies. He said, Babylon is falling. America is going down the drain, which a lot of us know. But he was saying, so he said the first bunny that you saw, those is the people who are prepared, who are ready. Those are my people who have woken up, like I said in Ezekiel 37. Those are the people that's ready to go home. And when it's time to go, they ready. But the thing is, they prepared themselves mentally. They started isolating themselves from Babylon, from Western civilization culture. They started living according to my word. They started obeying my commandments. They started listening to my voice. They started really having the faith in Yahushua HaMashiach. So those is my people. When it's time to go, they're ready to go because they're ready to go now. They're prepared. They're awakened to the fact and aware of the fact of who they are and that this system is falling apart. Now he said the second bunny is the ones that's comfortable. So what they keep doing, they keep going, basically hopping from state to state. Each time one state fall, they hop to another one. So, and they was comfortable in this system. They felt like, they had a nice house, they had a nice job, and they was blind to the fact, seeing that the system is falling, and they was dependent on the media, they was dependent on the government, they was dependent on people that they was going to bring the system back. And he also said, it's going to be a lot of people in the church that's going to be that second bunny because they're comfortable, and the church is not preaching the truth. And only not they're not preaching the truth, they're not paying attention to the signs of the time. So he was like, these is the people that's going to be judged with Babylon, that's going to be judged with our oppressors, right? And the third bunny is the people who's last minute. They just going to be on the train like on the last. Man, They going to see the ones that's awoke and running out of this place, and last minute they're going to be the ones who get it, and they're going to be gone, and they just going to make it by the skin of their teeth. They just going to make it. But he said it's going to be a lot of bunny number 2. I'm gonna say it's going to be a lot of bunnies number 2. A lot of people are still sleeping. They still seeing things as trees instead of seeing things for what it is. Clearly seeing the vision of what's going on right now in this world. So and when he told me that, I was like, wow, because there was a lot of confirmation of when something my sister Maria been preparing us for that second coming of Exodus. A lot of people, a lot of my brothers and sisters that's awoken to the fact of who they are, and don't get it twisted. Just because we know who we are, don't change of us believing in Scripture and make us more aware that we wasn't following the Scriptures when we was inside church. They do everything, and not every church opposite of what the Word tells us to do. So, man, when he told me that, it was kind of scary because a lot of people is not seeing what's going on. So with that saying, of course, I'm gonna go into some scriptures because that's the only way I could back these things up. So right here it says, this is Luke chapter 12, verses. I'm gonna start at verse 37. It says, "Blessed are those servants whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find watching. Verily I say unto you, that he should gird himself and make them to sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them." And this is verse 38. "And if he should come in the second watch, or come in the third watch, and find them so, blessed are those servants. And this know, that if the good man of the house had known what hour the thief would come, he would have watched, and not have suffered his house to be broken through." So I'm going to stop right there for a second. So think about it. We all know when the Messiah was coming back, when Yahushua was coming back, this whole world will be in order. There won't be chaos in this world. And it's sad, a lot of people who call themselves believers will be in order too, because we know a lot of people, especially Sunday Christian folks, churchgoers, we know that they holy Sunday, but the rest of the week they is not living holy. They not living according to the Most High words. And I could be honest, I wasn't, because I didn't know. I would say, I'm trying to do my best living according to the word of Yah. Well, at that time, the word of God. And I wasn't living according to the word of Yah. He make his word plain. He tell you his standards, and it's simple for us to follow it. It's not hard, right? So a lot of people is not going to be prepared. It's not going to be ready, and especially with the, I don't know what to call it. When a worldwide pandemic happened, we know what happened. A lot of churches, we seen how they operated. People in the church, the leaders of the church, and just put it like this: it wasn't a lot of faith. So he started separating the wheat from the tares. Then, right? So it says, verse 40: "Be ye therefore ready also, for the Son of Man cometh at an hour when ye think not." So guess what? We gotta be ready, right? So if we ready, we gotta stay ready to be ready. Don't try to get ready at the last minute. Don't be bunny number 3, make it by the skin of your teeth. Be bunny number 1 that's prepared and ready to go. because Babylon is falling, man. This country is falling. Um, Man, it was just so much that he told me in that little time, which was a blessing to me, and I'm just thankful. Oh, this is good right here. This is Matthew. I mean, sorry, this is Luke, chapter 12, verses 54. And he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say there cometh shower, and so it is. And when verse 55, and when ye see the south wind blow, ye say there will be heat, and have come to pass. Verse 56, ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time? Man, that's powerful. Those is powerful 3 verses right there. We so a lot of people in the church, and I'm not doing this to come at the church. I do want my people to wake up that's still in the church. And I don't care if you're a Gentile, if you're a Hebrew. I don't care what you are. I do want you to wake up to the fact of the truth. But just think about it. A lot of people in the church are asleep. They not awoke. They think they think life is going back to normal as we know it. And ever since, the big pandemic happened, the world changed. And when you tell people things ain't going back to normal, they don't want to hear you, because they want to go back to their comfortable life. They want to be bunny number 2. They comfortable. They comfortable in this system. And they don't realize, especially when we go back home, how much more of a blessing it be, because we be home. We be at a place that we actually know. We be with the Messiah himself, right? But they comfortable in this system because they have the things that they want. They got the nice little house. They got the nice cars, and there's nothing wrong with having that. Those come with it when you be obedient to the Most High words. But a lot of people is just comfortable where they at. They think life is going back to normal, and every time, ever since it happened, right? The big pandemic happened, things haven't been going back to normal. And it's like every couple of months, every second you turn around, look what's going on this week in this world. I mean, this past month or a couple months, we have mass shootings at an all-time high, y'all. That's to tell you something right there. Mass shootings at an all-time high. Today they opened up the Cern because they doing a study on. They want to study more of the dark matter, so they doing the Cern, opening up the Cern. They turning it up to the highest it ever been to welcome in more proteins and neutrons and all this stuff. So they turning that up for that. So even that's going on. We got people. A lady, she tried to kill her whole family, a murder suicide, and thank God they survived. They was found drowning in the water or something, and there was just another lady who just they said it was a suicide, and now her daughter is missing. But people out here killing themselves. When a big pandemic happened, a lot of families killed themselves. Husbands was killing their wives. So this is the time to wake up, because, like he said, ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern the time? People cannot discern right now. They think things is going back to normal, and it's not. And it's not. So we need to really wake up, because the Most High is not playing. He's giving us a lot of confirmation. I'm gonna go to Revelation, Revelation chapter 18, and I'm gonna start at verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitations of devils. You hear that? Babylon is great, is fallen, and it's become the habitations of devils. And the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Think about what's going on in America, man. We got the LGBT community, GUTB, TXX community. We got young men. Dwayne Wade's son, man. Gotta pray for him, man. Probably he like 14 now. turned into a full female. Like this is worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, y'all. I'm telling y'all. And we gotta wake up. People, you tell people this, they gonna look at you like you crazy. But one, just know you're not crazy. Like, just know that. I got a fly following me now. I guess he wants some camera shine. But just know you're not crazy. Mm. Right? So it says, Babylon the Great is fallen, has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Think about it. America buys a lot. They do a lot of import from other nations. They buy a lot of things from other nations. So they making other nations rich, right? That's plain. That's plain and simple. And it says, I heard another voice from heaven say, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. So let me keep going. It says, for her sins have reached into heaven, and Yah have remembered her iniquities. Woo, that's powerful right there. Listen, y'all. Listen. I want to break that verse down to y'all. It says, I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. My people. You know who you are if you're his people? We know it's not a secret no more. The world is noticing who we are. And for all those that's converted, they know who you are. They know you're part of us. That's not a secret no more. So it says, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. So it's not only physically. We know a lot of our people, we need to come out. The church, most of it is under the Roman Catholic system, and then America itself. But we know before a lot of people, man, I don't got nowhere to go. It's not about you not having nowhere to go. It's your mindset, right? You need to change your mindset. You need to change your focus. You need to have a shift in your mindset. You need to start preparing for what's to come next. Preparing for when this place burned down. Then when we do go in the wilderness, you need to prepare for that shift. And then you need to put your total dependence on the Most High Yah. Right? You got to trust him in everything. And you got to let him provide for you in everything. So we have to change our mindset, right? So we got to get out of this Babylon thinking. And a lot of our people, we have over 400 years of oppression and unbrainwashing to do. We got a lot of unwiring to do. And then for the people that's converted over, just the Western culture, civilization mindset, we have to change that. And we have to get into a biblical mindset, which is really not hard, but it's a work to be done. It says, for her sins have reached into heaven, and Yah have remembered her iniquities. Think about everything America have done. They came and slaughtered a whole group of native Indians, took their land over. Then they brought in another nation, which was Yah chosen people, us, the so-called African Americans, black, nigger, Negroes, whatever you want to call us, which was us, and enslaved us to do their work, to build this country for them. And look what the Most High is saying. The Most High said, for her sins have reached into heaven, and Yah have remembered her iniquities. And what else he said in his word? He said, they that led into captivity is going to go into captivity. And they know that. This is why they came up with the rapture doctrine. The church going to be saved first. No, they know what they done to Yah's people. They know what they done to us. They know they took the name of Yasharel away from us. And they gave us bywords and proverbs and made us an astonishment, hanging us from trees. Come on, raping our men, women, and children. They know that. So it's time to be like bunny number one, y'all. It's going back to the bunnies. Be like bunny number one. Be prepared. Be ready. Change your mindset. Don't be like our forefathers in the wilderness, complaining and murmuring about every little thing. Man, we need some food. He dropped manna. Man, we want some meat. And this, look what y'all did. Oh, y'all want some meat? He gave them so much quail and he told them to eat it all and they couldn't. Y'all give you what you want, right? He got a sense of humor. And he's sitting there laughing at you. You're complaining and murmuring. That's what he did. And he said, watch this, right? So let's be like bunny number one. Let's be prepared. Let's be ready. Let's be ready mentally, physically, and spiritually, right? Let's be ready. Let's just change our mindset. I'm going to end with Romans 12 because we really, really got to get this in us. You know, I didn't really know how important Romans 12 is until now, not only by just believing Yahushua, but changing your mindset, especially when you're going back to the ways of the Most High, when you're going back to these commandments, all right? Says Romans 12, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that's good and acceptable and perfect will of Yah. So we have to renew our mind. This is very big. Renew your mind. Change your mindset. Get uncomfortable with your old ways. Get uncomfortable with your old ways. Come into the comfort and the presence of the Most High. Be obedient to Him. Be willing and obedient so you could eat the good of the land. Be willing and obedient. So when we leave out of here, you already know what to expect. You already know what to do. So prepare yourself. Train yourself mentally. Renew your mind. Really get into your word. Seek the salvation of Yahuwah. See what's required of us so we could do what the Most High wants us to do. And it's simple. He said, if you love me, keep my commandments. It says, Revelation 14:12, here's the patience of the saints. They that could keep the commandments of Yah and their faith in Hamashiach. So it's really simple. But we just have a lot of decolonization to do. We got to decolonize our mindset. We got to change our mindset. We got to renew our mindset. We got to come together as a people, like he said in Ezekiel 37, so we could be that great and strong, exceeding army, the house of Yesharel, because that's who we are. We are Hebrews. And we believe in the Messiah. We believe in Yeshua HaMashiach as our Savior. We believe in His blood. Nothing changed. We just know the truth. And this is the time to cry out loud, spare not, warn the people, warn your family, warn everybody, because we need to come from amongst her. We need to change our mindset. We need to renew our mind. We need to walk in who we are. We need to be that priesthood. We need to be royalty, because we're peculiar. That's why people always look at us different. Y'all, we peculiar. We royalty. Man, we are royalty, literally. We are royalty. I just want to thank you, Abiyah. Thank you so much. Thank you for this word. Thank you. Thank you. It's like, I'm at tears of joy. You know, I prayed yesterday when I heard about the Cern. I prayed that let it backfire on them. Let it backfire on them. These people want to be evil, let them be evil. Right? Hold on. Because I love everyone. Don't ever get me twisted. I just want to read this and I'm going to end it. This is in Revelation, right? Some people just want to be them. And Revelation clearly tell you that. I'm going to just go to it. It says, let me see. I know it's in Revelation 22. Give me a second, y'all. It says, here we go. Revelation 22:11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. So if these people want to be evil, let them be evil. Pray for their evilness. Pray that the Most High send the fire, send the rain. Pray that their evil backfire on them. And pray that the Most High give them a chance to repent. If not, it is what it is. So this is a message from the Most High. Be ready. Babylon is falling. Uh, Time to seek the salvation of Yahuwah. It's time to look up, because our redemption draweth nigh, and it's time to get up out of here. And let's be thankful that He chose us to be the remnant. Let's convert as many people as we can, and let us get ready to go. Yeah, this is a word from the Most High. Peace and blessings and shalom.